Main Scout automobile. Welcome to start. Before you see it, before you hear it, you feel it. A pressure in your chest, a warning signal to your instincts. The 2026 Dodge Viper ACR is not a car that politely asks for attention. It demands respect. This is not nostalgia package for social media. This is not a retro badge slapped onto a quiet hybrid future. This is America's most dangerous snake, reborn with sharper fangs, heavier muscles, and zero patience for weakness. The moment the Viper ACR appears, the world goes quiet. Now, a flagship sedan design, mass supercars with fancy screens suddenly feel nervous. Hypercars with million-dollar price tags look over their shoulders. Because this car does not chase luxury, it chases lap times, fear, and adrenaline. The ACR name is not decoration. It stands for American Club Racer, and in 2026 Dodge treats those words like a threat. The design hits like a punch. Long hood, short cabin, wide shoulders that stretch aggressively over massive tires. The front splitter is not for looks. It scrapes the ground with purpose, pulling the nose down at speed like it's trying to bite the asphalt. The hood vents are massive, brutal, and honest. They exist to cool heat that most cars could never survive. Air flows through this car like blood through veins, fast and violent. From the side, the Viper ACR looks alive. The proportions are illegal in today's soft, rounded automotive world. This car is sharp, stretched, unapologetically mechanical. The side exhaust exits remind you that heat and noise are part of the experience. Then you reach the rear, and that wing dominates your vision. It's not a spoiler. It's a weapon, adjustable, towering, and engineered for real downforce, not parking lot posing. At high speed, this wing presses the Viper into the ground with terrifying authority. Under the hood is where legends are either reborn or destroyed. Dodge chose rebirth. The 2026 Viper ACR carries a naturally aspirated V10 because turbochargers would dilute the experience. This engine is a statement. Around 8.4 liters of displacement, refined but not softened. Over 700 horsepower delivered the old-school way. Through throttle response so immediate it feels like thought control. No lag, no delay. Just raw combustion. The sound is biblical. At idle, it growls like a predator waiting. Under load, it screams with a metallic fury that modern cars have forgotten. Each gear change is a physical event. The exhaust doesn't whisper or crackle artificially. It roars, pops, and snarls because real explosions are happening inches from your feet. Brands matter here. Dodge knows the Viper audience. A proper 6-speed manual remains the heart of the ACR. The clutch is heavy, the shifter mechanical, demanding respect and skill. This is not a car for lazy drivers. Every shift reminds you that you are part of the machine, not a passenger. For those who want precision at the limit, an optional track-tuned automated manual exists. Lightning fast, brutal, and unforgiving. Acceleration is violent. 0 to 60 happens in around 3 seconds, but numbers don't explain the feeling. The front lifts, the rear squats, and the world blurs as your spine presses into the seat. There is no filter between your right foot and the rear tires. Make a mistake, and the car will teach you immediately. But straight-line speed is not the ACR's true obsession. Corners are where it hunts. The suspension is track-focused to the extreme. Adjustable coilovers, race-grade dampers, and alignment settings that would terrify daily drivers. This car arrives from the factory ready for circuit warfare. No excuses. No aftermarket required. The tires are massive, sticky, borderline unfair. Developed specifically for the ACR, they generate grip levels that feel unreal. Turn-in is immediate, sharp, surgical. The steering is heavy, communicative, and brutally honest. Every pebble, every camber change, every limit is transmitted directly to your hands. Braking is equally extreme. Carbon ceramic brakes with massive rotors and multi-piston calipers clamped down like a trap. Repeated high-speed stops don't fade them. They just keep working. Lap after lap, heat after heat. On track, the ACR feels like it's shrinking around you, becoming more precise the harder you push. Inside, the cabin tells a clear story. Comfort is secondary. Focus is everything. Carbon fiber dominates. Alcantara wraps the wheel, the dash, the seats. The buckets hold you tight, squeezing your ribs as lateral forces build. There is no excess padding.
No unnecessary chrome. Every surface exists to support driving.
The digital display is clean and purposeful. G-forces, lap times, temperatures, telemetry. This is a cockpit, not a living room. Dodge resisted the temptation to drown the interior in screens. Instead, they gave the driver information that matters when you're hunting seconds. There is still air conditioning, still basic connectivity, but they feel almost disrespectful in this environment. You don't buy a Viper ACR to relax. You buy it to test yourself, define your limits, and then to realize the car's limits are far beyond yours. On the track, the 2026 Viper ACR is terrifyingly fast. Dodge engineered it to chase records. Nürburgring, Laguna Seca, Road Atlanta. This car exists to humiliate exotic machines that cost twice as much. Downforce numbers are insane. At high speed, the ACR feels glued, confident, stable where lesser cars become nervous. yet it never feels tame. The rear is alive, always reminding you of the power it controls. Stability systems exist, but they are calibrated for experienced drivers. They guide, not babysit. Turn them off and the Viper reveals its true personality. Wild, responsive, brutally honest. This honesty is what makes the ACR special. In an era of electric silence and artificial performance, this car is mechanical truth. You smell fuel. You feel heat. You hear metal working under stress. Every drive feels like an event, even if it's only a few miles. On the street, the Viper ACR is not comfortable. With bind, it's stiff, it's low. Speed bumps are enemies. Traffic is torture, but none of that matters, because every time the road opens, every time you downshift and feel the engine respond instantly, you remember why this car exists. This is not a daily driver, it's a weekend weapon, a track monster with license plates. Dodge never pretended otherwise, and that honesty is refreshing. The Viper ACR does not try to be everything. It chooses to be unforgettable. The legacy matters. The Viper name carries decades of fear and admiration. From its original raw brutality to its dominance in racing, the Viper has always been the outlaw. The ACR badge takes that outlaw and gives it discipline, purpose, and precision. In 2026, Dodge honors that legacy without watering it down. Competitors should be nervous. European supercars rely on electronics and refinement. The Viper relies on physics and courage. It demands skill, and in return, it offers an experience that no sanitized performance car can replicate. Ownership is not about status, it's about identity. Driving a Viper ACR says you value sensation over convenience, engagement over comfort, reality over simulation. It's a statement against the direction the industry is moving. When you shut it down, the engine ticks as it cools, metal contracting, heat escaping. The smell of rubber lingers. Your hands tremble slightly. Your heart rate takes time to return to normal. This is not normal transportation. This is controlled violence. The 2026 Dodge Viper ACR is not built for everyone, and that is exactly why it matters. Exactly why it matters. In a future that feels increasingly quiet and automated, this car screams. Loud, proud, and unapologetic. Doesn't ask if you're ready. It dares you to prove it.